Hey everyone, it's Tha Nun here, like the scary nun but way cooler. Today we're taking a trip back to 2010, back when smartphones were just becoming a thing. We're diving deep into the golden age of mobile gaming, back when games were simple, addictive, and didn't drain your battery in like 5 minutes. Get ready for some serious nostalgia, bros. Let's dive in. Alright, first up we've got the OG bird-flinging simulator, Angry Birds. Remember those smug green pigs stealing eggs? Man, that really got under my habit. This game was everywhere back in the day. Everyone and their grandma was launching red, yellow, and black birds at those rickety pig fortresses. The sound effects, the satisfying crunch of wood when you got a good shot, it was pure gold. And let's not forget the different birds, each with their own special abilities. Angry Birds was more than just a game, it was a cultural phenomenon. So if you haven't played it in a while, do yourself a favor and download it. You won't regret it. Next up, we've got a game that's all about precision and reflexes. Fruit Ninja. This game was basically a digital version of those fruit slicing games you see at carnivals, but way more fun and way less messy. Remember the feeling of swiping your finger across the screen, slicing through watermelons, pineapples, and bananas like a true samurai warrior? It was so satisfying, especially when you managed to get a multi-fruit combo. But watch out for those bombs. One wrong swipe, and it was game over. Fruit Ninja was the perfect game to play in short bursts. Waiting for the bus? Fruit Ninja. Need to take a break from studying? Fruit Ninja. So what are you waiting for? Grab your phone, download Fruit Ninja, and get slicing. Okay, let's talk about a game that was as simple as it was addictive. Doodle Jump. This game was all about guiding a little green alien, aptly named the Doodler, up a never-ending series of platforms. The controls were dead simple. Tilt your phone to move left or right and tap the screen to jump. But don't let the simplicity fool you, this game was surprisingly challenging. The platforms were constantly moving, disappearing, and sometimes even breaking apart beneath you. Doodle Jump was a game that you could pick up and play for 5 minutes or 5 hours. So if you're looking for a simple, addictive, and endlessly replayable game, look no further than Doodle Jump. Hold on to your hats, folks, because things are about to get intense with Temple Run. This game single-handedly launched the endless runner genre into the stratosphere, and for good reason. You play as an adventurer who, let's be honest, made some questionable life choices and is now being chased by a bunch of creepy monkey demon things. The goal? Run, swipe to turn, jump over obstacles, slide under fallen trees, and for the love of all that is holy, don't look back. The sense of speed and urgency in this game was unlike anything else at the time. And let's not forget the power-ups. Invincibility, coin magnets, the boost that made you feel like you were flying. So if you're ready to relive the thrill of the chase, then Temple Run is waiting for you. Alright, let's take a break from all the action and adrenaline for a minute and talk about a game that's all about brains over brawn words with friends. This, my friends, was Scrabble for the digital age. You could challenge your friends, family, even your arch-nemesis from high school to a battle of wits and vocabulary. Remember the thrill of laying down a high-scoring word, using all your tiles and racking up those bonus points? It was like dropping the mic on your opponent. But Words with Friends wasn't just about showing off your vocabulary. It was about strategy, planning your moves, and anticipating your opponent's next play. So if you're looking for a game that's both challenging and engaging, then Words with Friends is the game for you. Next up, we've got a game that's all about physics, puzzles, and an adorable little green monster named Om Nom. With an insatiable appetite for candy, this game is called Cut the Rope. It's a delightful mix of strategy and fun. The premise is simple, yet captivating. Get the candy into the mouth of the ever-hungry Om Nom. But don't be fooled by its simplicity. Sounds easy, right? Well, it would be if it weren't for all the ropes, bubbles, and other obstacles standing in your way. Each level presents a new challenge. You had to use your brain power to figure out the best way to cut the ropes, pop the bubbles, and maneuver the candy through each level. It's a true test of your problem-solving skills. And let's talk about Om Nom for a second. This little green guy isn't just any character. That little green guy was the heart and soul of Cut the Rope. His adorable expressions and animations made the game even more engaging. Cut the Rope was a game that appealed to people of all ages. Whether you were a kid or an adult, the game had something for everyone. So if you're looking for a charming, challenging, and utterly addictive puzzle game, look no further than Cut the Rope. It's a game that will keep you hooked for hours. With numerous awards and rave reviews, Cut the Rope has cemented its place as one of the most beloved puzzle games of all time. Give it a try, and you won't be disappointed. Alright, let's be honest, paper toss was the ultimate time waster. I mean, the concept was so simple, so mundane. You flick a crumpled piece of paper into a trash can, that's it. But somehow, this game managed to be strangely addictive. Maybe it was the satisfaction of hearing that satisfying swoosh when you nailed a perfect shot, or maybe it was the frustration of watching your paper ball veer off course at the last second, foiled by a rogue gust of wind from that darn fan. So if you're looking for a simple, mindless, and surprisingly addictive game to waste a few minutes or hours of your life, then Paper Toss is the game for you. Get ready for a dose of pure, unadulterated joy with Tiny Wings, a game so charming and visually delightful that it could melt even the coldest, darkest heart. The visuals are a feast for the eyes, with hand-drawn environments that are both whimsical and enchanting. You play as a little bird with, well, tiny wings. This adorable character is on a mission to fly as far as possible. The poor little guy can't quite get off the ground, but that's okay because he's got a plan. Use the power of momentum and gravity to soar through the sky. It's a clever twist that makes the gameplay both challenging and rewarding. The gameplay was as simple as it was elegant. The minimalist design ensures that you can focus on the joy of flying. You tap and hold the screen to make the bird dive down the hills, building up speed. The more speed you build, the higher you can soar. Release your finger and the bird soars upwards, reaching new heights with each successful dive, its tiny wings flapping furiously. The sense of accomplishment as you master the timing is incredibly satisfying. So, if you're looking for a game that's as beautiful as it is fun, with stunning visuals that captivate your imagination, a game that will transport you to a world of pure joy and wonder, where every moment is filled with magic and excitement, then look no further than Tiny Wings. It's a delightful escape that promises endless fun and a heartwarming experience. Buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to embark on a wild, explosive, and utterly ridiculous ride with Jetpack Joyride. This isn't just any ordinary game. It's a high-octane adventure that will keep you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. This game was all about strapping on a jetpack, or a machine gun-equipped unicorn, but we'll get to that later, and wreaking havoc in the name of science. Imagine the thrill of soaring through the air, dodging obstacles, and unleashing chaos with every move. You play as Barry Steak Fries, a bacon-loving, mustache-sporting hero who stumbles upon a top-secret laboratory and decides to borrow a jetpack for a little joyride. Barry isn't your typical hero. He's quirky, fearless, and always ready for an adventure. What could possibly go wrong? The answer, of course, is everything. From the moment you take off, you're faced with a barrage of challenges that will test your reflexes and your wits. From lasers and missiles to electric fences and giant mechanical dragons, this game throws everything it can at you. Each level is a new test of your skills, with increasingly difficult obstacles and enemies. But that's half the fun. The sheer unpredictability of the game keeps you coming back for more, eager to see what new challenges await. You'll be dodging, weaving, and blasting your way through the lab, collecting coins, and racking up an impressive body count, of robots of course. The more you play, the better you get, and the more satisfying it becomes to overcome each obstacle. So if you're ready for a game that's as hilarious as it is challenging, then Jetpack Joyride is the game for you. It's a roller coaster of fun, excitement, and non-stop action that will keep you entertained for hours on end. Get ready to take flight and experience the ride of your life. Get ready to defend your lawn from the relentless horde with Plants vs. Zombies, a game that's as strategic as it is quirky. This tower defense classic pitted you against hordes of brain-hungry zombies, each with their own unique abilities and weaknesses. Your weapons, an arsenal of plants, from the humble pea shooter to the explosive cherry bomb. The premise was simple: plant your defenses, collect sunlight to power them up, and hold back the zombie onslaught. But don't let the cartoonish graphics fool you. This game was deceptively deep. You had to carefully choose your plants, strategize your defenses, and manage your resources if you wanted to survive the night. So, if you're looking for a game that's as challenging as it is charming, then Plants vs. Zombies is the game for you. That's it for our trip down memory lane. We've covered some of the biggest, baddest, and most addictive mobile games of 2010. From flinging birds to slicing fruit, from running for our lives to defending our lawns, these games defined a generation of mobile gaming. Did we miss any of your favorites? Let us know in the comments below, and while you're at it, hit that like button and subscribe for more awesome content. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay classy.